So, number 16, not conducting a move-in and move-out inspection. Okay, well, one of the things as a property, no property that you're going to have or you're going to rent is going to be 100% perfect. It's just not. Something's always going to have an imperfection, a scrape in the floor, whatever, something that's just not 100% perfect, not brand new. So whenever a tenant moves in, you want to make sure that you account for all of those so that when the tenant moves out, you don't hold that against them. So it's called a move-in and a move-out inspection. When they move in, there's an inspection form. You go through anything that's not right that you and the tenant both identify are noted in there, and then those items are not held against the tenant whenever they move out. So one of the problems is, in an earlier example about security deposits, about security deposits is how can you effectively know what to charge your tenant for repairs if you don't know if they actually did the damage to the property or not? So if you don't have a move-in inspection form that says, here's the condition of the property when you moved in, or better yet, there was no note of that problem whenever you moved in, therefore you're responsible when they move out. Does that make sense? So right now, not doing that doesn't give you a baseline. I mean, it doesn't give you a point in time of what's wrong with this particular property whenever they moved in. So as a result of that, it's questionable if they're going to charge you for it, because if you go back and say, well, that was broken when I moved in, then you can simply pull up your move-in, move-out sheet and go, interesting. And it's not indicated here on the form, and you signed it. That this is, we did a walkthrough and you didn't indicate any of this stuff, and it's not broken here. So it wasn't broken when you move in, it's broken now, so therefore it's coming out of your security deposit. So, and likewise, the move-out inspection is also good to keep on hand, because that's something that the move-out inspection is going to be used to base what you charge them for their security deposits, for any of the damages, if that makes sense. So not doing that doesn't give you a point in time. And so when they move out, it doesn't give you an idea of what happened whenever they moved in or what the condition was. So you can argue about that, and worst case is that you might end up having to eat some costs because you as a landlord did not effectively document whenever somebody moved in. So there's simple move-in, move-out inspection forms that you can get to do that.